Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. My name is MLG, your science teacher. Well, for this week guys, we're going to discuss about new topic, and it's all about valence electron, electron configuration, and periodic table. But before that, let's have a brief review about what we had last week. And I'm so happy because we were able to know or distinguish now a charged atom and if the atom is said to be neutral. So as we all know, if the atom is neutral, protons, electrons, and atomic number is the same. And for example, we have carbon atom. As we all know, a carbon atom has an atomic mass of 12 and it has 6 proton and 6 atomic number. So technically, electron is the same because if the atom is said to be neutral, atomic number, the number of protons, and the number of electrons is just the same. So all in all, it has 6. And how to get the number of neutron? Okay, simply by having this mass number minus atomic number, or mass number minus number of proton or number of electron if the atom is said to be neutral. So having that computation, so we can have the number of neutrons will be 6. Okay, so what will happen if the atom is charged atom? So this would be the concept of charge, like cation and ion came in. So when you say cation, that is the positive charge. When you say anion class, that's negative charge. So we just have to do the opposite. Okay, for example, if the charge will be positive 2, so what we're going to do to find out or determine the number of a charged atom, we just do the opposite. If it's plus 2 and we have 6 protons, for example, so we just have to do 6, okay, minus 2. So just have to do the opposite. If the charge will be negative, then you have to add to get the number of electrons. So that's it, just simply like that. So if the proton will be 8 and the charge will be negative 2, then instead of 8 minus 2, you have to do 8 plus 2. Well, if it is a positive cation, and then if you have proton of 6, instead of 6 plus 2, then you just have to do 6 minus 2. So that's it. Or if just do the reverse, opposite thing. Okay, those are the things that we have learned from our week number 6, and I am hoping that hindi niyo makalimutan yan. So I think you are now ready in our lesson. But before jumping to our new lesson class in this particular vlog, allow me to present this short introduction. Please watch this. Okay, welcome back. So I think it's about time to introduce the new topic. Of course, let us start with our objectives. Tips number 1, discuss briefly the historical development of the periodic table. Alright, number 2, differentiate period, a series from group families in the periodic table. So alamin natin pagkakaiba ng period, group, or family, or row, or this one, the vertical. And last, differentiate valence electron and electron configuration. Okay, so let's start now discussing valence electron. What is valence electrons? The valence electrons are the electrons in the outer shell that bonds with the other atoms. Okay, here is example, the boron atom. So if we're going to check in the periodic table, the boron atom has 5 protons because boron has atomic number 5. Okay, that is positive 5. So as you can see outside the nucleus class, okay, we have 2 rings. Okay, rings or shell. Okay, the first shell after the nucleus, okay, it has 2 dots, the black dots. Now notice the second shell, we have 3 dots. Now my question is that, what are these 3 dots for? Okay, if we're going to add the electrons, okay, for example, we have 2 plus 3, so therefore it has 5 electrons. Now that 3 dots, okay, found in the outer shell, those are valence electrons. In a summary, okay, in the boron atom, we have 3 valence electrons. Okay, valence kasi siyang pinaka-outer electrons na nandoon sa outer shell. Okay, you have inner shell, outer shell. So, that electrons, okay, when you say valence electrons are the outermost electrons found in the atom. Okay, so that's why we have 3 valence electrons. So, ang pinaka-outside. Yan. For the second atom or element, we have here, okay, silicon. So, 14 is the atomic number if you're going to check in the periodic table. So, let's go straight in the outermost shell, yung pinaka-outside ring. So, we have 4 red dots. Meaning to say, class, silicon has 4 valence electron. It has 4 outermost electrons. Yung pinaka-last, yan, na ring. That is the outermost shell. Okay, and the next we have here, SV or antimony. So we have antimony has atomic number 51. So ang daming shell, class. So if you're going to count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. And the last shell, so mayroon tayong 5 dots. So therefore, antimony has 5 valence electron. So we're going to observe ano bang pagkakaiba ng black dots and then the red dots? Ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Alright, so yung nasa ilalim, okay, before the outermost shell, ang tawag naman doon ay core electrons. The core electrons are under valence electrons. So lahat ng mga electrons under valence electrons, ang tawag ay core electrons. So we have 2 types, so core and valence electrons. Valence electrons are the outermost electrons, while the core electrons are found under valence electrons. So, claro? Alright, class, allow me to share this to all of you. Okay, valence electrons are defined as electrons in the atom's outermost orbital. Okay, take note of the term. Kanina, shell, and then now orbital. These electrons are important because they are involved in chemical bonding. And then, electrons not in the outermost shell, ano ngayon? Okay, under the valence electrons, these are called core electrons. Example, so we have here, okay, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p2. Yan, okay, class, take note, class, paano mag-determine ng core and then valence electron. So, as you can see, may mga number tayo dyan. So, 1, 2, and then 3. So, the highest number, yung pinaka, in mathematics, we have the coefficient, the numerical coefficient. So, the 3, highest number. So, ibig sabihin, siya yung outermost shell. So, therefore, andun yung mga valence electrons. Now, for the 1 and 2, okay, nasa before the 3, okay, sila naman, nandun naman yung mga core electrons. So, electrons under valence electrons. Well, anyway, don't worry because i-discuss ko yan mamaya in our electron configuration. So, kaya focus. Okay, class, so that ends our topic about valence electrons. So, I need to cut the lesson. It's because electron configuration is quite broad topic. So, I need more time to explain that in the next video. Alright, so before I end this vlog, so kindly do this. Check your understanding. Okay, first one, how many valence electrons are in the following atoms? Number 1, helium, oxygen, sodium, and chlorine. And then for the second question, how many valence electrons are in the following atoms? We have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Okay? Okay, so that ends our lesson for today. So I hope that you have learned something about this particular topic. And again, see you in my next vlog for electron configuration. So bye everyone, and thank you for listening.